All right, guys. So we are back. Sorry about the audio yesterday. I thought the audio might actually be too much today as well. I haven't adjusted any settings. I just updated my stuff here. So, um, yeah, sorry about the audio yesterday. For some reason, I thought it was what is it called? Streaming with audio, like my mic was on, but I guess not. So that's all right. We'll go ahead and fix that today, hopefully. Anyway, we're watching HUSA. Well, first let me backtrack real quick, let you guys know why I was out. Pretty much I was out because when I left for my trip about a month ago, sometime before May, I got a notification from my broker, and it said that there's a new basically margin, or there's a new capital requirement that has to be within the account before they shut it down. So I was about to go underneath that amount, which is, I think it was like $300 or something. No, it's 350. I was gonna hit like 320 or something. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll go fund my account, right? So I did a wire transfer, and the people at my bank did the wire transfer wrong. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting locked out of the account, and I couldn't actively trade while I was over there. However, though, there was a second account that I had, which is my options account, and I completely forgot about it. So I completely forgot about my options trading account, and when I had remembered like halfway in the month, I was like, like I'll try and trade something, I guess, or we'll see what happens. So try to trade something, traded Facebook. I took 4 trades on it, 5 trades, I think. 2 losers of totaled up to like $200, and then we had 3 major winners that totaled out to about $1,200. So $1,200, and then another $200 loss. So really, I made about $1,000 that month, just in my options trading account. So I was able to trade there. But as you saw yesterday, I ended up losing about 200 on Facebook. It was supposed to be 109 is what it came out to, but for whatever reason, it was just I don't know. It was just stuck at 109, basically saying that's where I was gonna sell. So I was like, okay, cool. So I sold it at 109, and then I checked back, and it says I sold at 179 or 178 of a loss. So I was really surprised by that, but nonetheless, I was still up on that whole month, and I'm not down too bad. So far it's only like $200. So I did withdraw from that account. I should be good to go, I guess, starting where I originally started, but I don't know. We'll see if I can do anything with that one. I've been just trading meta the whole time, so I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I took a fat loss yesterday, though. Anyway, but now I'm back. So yesterday was a pretty good day. I made 127. Problem was that I took some sloppy trades. I knew they were sloppy too, and I shouldn't have taken them, but I took them anyways. One was completely by accident. I even put it in the description. I don't know. I feel a lot more confident coming back, though. I studied a lot on this trip. And I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable. Like, that's why I didn't take this HUSA trade. I could have taken it anywhere here, though. I should have, but I was obviously just catching up, talking in here. But I figured pre-market this is a head and shoulders pattern here, so I figured it's just gonna reject anyways. Plus the 5-minute MACD is coming to a close, so not really feeling this one just yet. I have to wait for it to actually consolidate the way that it needs to. Nothing else is going. Dawn is actually one that was on watch the other day. Problem with Dawn is the daily. The daily low is gonna break, is what I'm thinking. RDBX, Redbox is another one that was taken off. It could fill this gap here, actually. There's a gap to 1372, so we can definitely see this gap close. I would want to get in on a pullback here towards VWAP, though. I think this one has a high float as well, I'm assuming. It's not even on my scans. AERC, see what this one's doing. Back to 17. We can watch the high of this one break as well. High is 1850. So as you all know, we're still trading in the sim. Spreads on this one were bad yesterday, though. Redbox hitting the scans again. This one's really taking off at this point. That would have been a good entry down here. I'm gonna wait for the new pullback. Jesus. Let's go back to AERC because this one's also hitting the scans. See if we can get a one minute consolidation candle here for the next 5 minute. Doesn't look like it. So broke 17 there. I'd really be going for this daily high 1850. This thing definitely has the potential. After seeing what it did yesterday, this thing definitely has the potential to do it. And I would take larger share size. That's what I think I want to do when I actually start actively trading, is take a larger share position than 300, because that's basically how I was making all that money over there in Europe. I was trading with larger share sizes, and that's another thing though. I was carefully planning out every position, and every position was just like butter. I had no problems with my fills or exits, no problems taking the trade at all, no hesitation. I just took it and I ended up making that amount of profit. I had my strategy, and that was so much better than gambling on it. Like, oh, I think it's going to go up, or, you know, actively trading just cuz. So I think that's the new strat, basically. What should have been the strat from day one, really, but it's taking me this long to learn it, I guess. Let's go back to HUSA. HUSA selling off. INDO also selling off. Red box. Nasty pullback. Jesus, nasty pullback on this one. So we're gonna go back to AERC. We're gonna stay active on this one, I guess. Go for that daily high to break. I could buy the dip around VWAP. It was around 50. I missed it there though. I missed my entry. Could average into it as well. It's a high price stock. The only reason I will take 300 shares on this one is because I know I wouldn't get to afford it later. I'm getting bots in the Twitch chat. Let's check red box. Check up on this one real quick. Definitely not going to buy this one just yet. Don is actually doing pretty good. I'm going to wait for this one though. So we can go ahead and take a position here. Got about 30 more seconds. I don't want to buy in too early. 70. Big seller at 84 there. I got to be careful here. Make sure that it's not going to drop on me. In the next 5 minutes, just open. I'm going to buy here at 83. Let's see if we get that next 1 minute high break. It's 94, 17. Let's see if we break 17 here. 17, 17, 10, 15. Trying to sell here at 14. Got filled at 14. That was a good break. Wasn't that bad. It's about 30 cents. I wasn't expecting a big move just because it was chopping around 17. It didn't break right away. So let's see if we can get it on this next 1 minute to break the high of 1750. I still think this has a lot of potential back towards the daily high. But let's see if this can hold. I can probably take another entry around 17 if we can get another micro pullback here. We just had it right there, but I didn't take it. Let's see if this next 1 minute goes back to, let's see if it goes back to 50. That'd be interesting. I'm going to take an entry here at 16.99. Well, I'm going to cancel it. Take another one at 7. Well, I'm canceling my orders back and forth because it's chopping here. I don't really know if I want to take it or not. Just because of how choppy it was right here, I don't know if I really want to take it. 1 minute MACD looks like it's coming to a close here. Getting kind of nervous. So let's see what's going on. We have a symmetrical triangle forming here on the 1 minute. So I'm giving it this opportunity to form, set itself up. If it breaks this low, we're kind of done. So hit the bottom there here, VWAP. It's kind of popping. I'm liking that it's holding VWAP. Let's see if it'll hold this one more time. I'll get in again for another potential trade above 17 if it doesn't break this low of VWAP. It's kind of already breaking its low. It's not popping so much, stuck at 85. I think as long as this can hold and possibly hit 17 on this next, or in this 1 minute candle, I think we should be good. If we can pop to 17 here, I think we should be good for a rip on the next 5 minute high. But it's finishing kind of low and I don't really like that. So there, it just broke its low. So this one's kind of done right now. Got to give it some more time. Not going to be trading just yet, I guess. HUSA. Wow, look at that recovery on HUSA. Why didn't this didn't hit my scans? Wow, that's an impressive move. That didn't hit my scans at all. Not really sure why. I don't want to buy a dip just yet. I'm not too familiar with what's going on or how this one's trading, but I do like this next 5 minute high, 755. Not a big mover. I could step up my share size position to 500 shares and see where this gets me, but see where I want to get in at. 10 minute just opened as well. High there's about 755, somewhere around there. Could get in here for the break again. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Wait till this next 1 minute, I guess. Could buy a dip on it. It's still holding this level, so I could just buy a dip on it. It's kind of choppy in this area. I don't really know what I want to do, if I want to take it or not. So let's go to INDO. This is also hitting the scan. So nice recovery there. AERC halted going down. That's not good. So getting some sideways consolidation on HUSA. I'm going to go ahead and let this one stall out when it needs to. Trade sideways for right now. I don't want to see it break its last 1 minute high. If it does, then cool, whatever. But I want to see it sideways consolidate. And then hopefully this symmetrical triangle that's forming here, we can get a massive rip on the next 1 minute candle. But it looks like it's going to go without us here. So broke its last 1 minute high there. I don't like to see that so much because usually when that happens, they end up just rejecting. But sometimes it's either they rip or they just reject. And this one's kind of stalling out here, so I'm not really sure how comfortable I feel. I'm going to get in for the next 1 minute candle, I think. We'll take a 500 share position for the 5 minute high break. But like I said, I don't really like how that broke, and now it's rejecting back to 37 there. So I could take a position here, but I don't know how I feel about it. Let's check red box actually. Red box crawling back up here. It's forming, what would you call that? A rising wedge? I guess so. INDO's breaking out again, holding VWAP. Maybe INDO is the better one to trade here for the break above 10. Maybe on the next 1 minute. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to go with. HUSA is also here. It's still kind of rejecting the top here. I think it's going to kind of break and then just reject. So there's a small break on the 1 minute. Broke by like 10 cents now. So I guess that was the candle to get in on. I wasn't paying attention to it. That kind of sucks. Let's go back to INDO. INDO rejecting now. So nothing's really good today. Everything's kind of just stalled out, just rejecting. I don't really like that. Red box, I think it's looking pretty good here. As long as it can hold above VWAP, I think it can change its momentum here. I think, let me see, above 1250 for sure. That's where we can definitely see a curl back to 13, and we can definitely see that gap once that fills this. Once it breaks that level and breaks 13, I think, and holds above 13, if we can get a massive rip, then I definitely think this can hit 1375 and clear this gap here. Clear the gap on the daily. That's basically what my target would be. But no trades. Yeah, I'm being very careful. Very mindful, especially if I'm going to be taking a larger share size. Let's go back to Dawn. This one just keeps climbing. slow mover here, but it's doing work. AERC. This one's still halted going down. It should open here in the next minute or 2 minutes. Let's go to HUSA. So missed another opportunity on HUSA here. Let's check the 2 minutes setup here. 2 minute. What about 3 minute? This one's real choppy for me. I'm having a hard time figuring out where I want to trade it. It's already had about 2 bull flag setups here, basically. 820 is a halt level. I don't want to get in this high. Might need a third leg down. I mean, it's already on its third leg though. This is, I guess, would this be technically a cup and handle formation? There's a cup, the handle, and then boom. I'm assuming that's what it is. Let's check the 2 minute. So hit close to 8, but not quite. If this just rips through 8 here, I'm not gonna get in. I need this to consolidate. But again, it's already on its basically third leg up. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel up here. Even wanting to get in on a pullback. I feel like I'm gonna catch the back end of the move. I feel I should have gotten in here, or at least right here when I said I was gonna get in. I just didn't get in. $7.90 is coming up. There's 7.90, 92. But I'm scalping for cents here. 3 cents to break even. If I took an entry there at 87, hit 92 or something, like that's not even worth it. So I don't know. Obviously if I bought the bottom here, 770 even, and went to 92, then sure, it's 20 cents. But this one's just real choppy, especially because it's so extended at this point. I don't really know what I want to do with it. I feel like I need to wait for a pullback. I can't just chase it up here. I'd want to go for the break of 8, but it's so extended. View up's at 740. It's about 50 cents above that. Let's make sure we're not missing out on anything else. AERC just resumed. INDO. INDO does not look bad here. What does make me nervous is the 5-minute MACD. That's the only reason I wouldn't want to trade this. The 1-minute MACD as well. Plus the 200's right there at 12. So I'm not too sure how confident I feel in this one. It would have to hold view up and still hold. I would like to see it above 10. But right now it's just trading in that small range. So I don't know. Let's go back to Redbox. Sideways. It's holding. Redbox is holding. So this does have potential to break 13 as long as it can keep holding these levels. Hasn't made a lower low yet, so that's good. Actually, hold up. As long as it doesn't break this trend. I could also put this here too if I think about it. Something like that. That actually doesn't look too bad. Check the 2 minute. Yeah, so something's set it up here. Probably this next 1 minute I can get in. Check the 3 minute, 5 minute, okay. Let's see what this next 1 minute wants to do. I could take a small trade here. Oh, cancel my order there. I'm in the spread really. It's kind of rejecting here at 35. If anything, I'd be going for the break of 50. So far, it's not moving the way I want it to, so that's why I canceled my order. Good thing I'm not filled on these right away. For some reason, I'm just not getting filled right away. I think it's because I have a 1 cent offset. There's 40 again. I think I have a 1 cent offset on my buy orders because I try to get filled at 40 there, but it put an order for 39, so I might have to fix that. So here's the break. Could get in for the break of 50. Just need to double check, make sure that's gonna hold. Whether this triangle is really true, I don't know. But so far it's holding above. So there's a break of 50, nice break. We're gonna get another pullback. It would need to hold this level here at 43 or 40 just in general. Need to hold 40. 1 minute MACD is also coming to a close, so that also makes me nervous, but 10 minute doesn't look so bad here. Let's double check on HUSA. We'll come back to red box. HUSA sideways. I'll wait on that one. Come back to red box. At least I have somewhat of an idea what I want to do with red box. Next 5 minutes gonna open here, so we can definitely try and get in for a break at 13 once more. See if I can get it on a micro pullback here in the 40s. It's 46, but big bid there at 40. See if it breaks. I'm buying in here. Well, I guess I got filled at 44. Break of 40, I'm out. Well, it technically broke 40, but I forgot the low. 1 minute low break, I'm out. Probably not a good time to enter now that I see the MACD. See if we can break 44. It's 46. See if we can get a pop here through 50. I don't want to break that 5 minute high. Last 5 minute high is what? 55. If we can break 55, that'd be great. It's 48. 49, 50, 56. I'm going to sell here at 53. It's not wanting to do it. So sold it there. Well, as soon as I sold it too, 61. At least I got rid of it. It's whatever. 66 now. It's too choppy. It's not light on volume. It's just not breaking out how I expected it to. I wanted to break out a little more there. Regardless, it's a winning trade, so got rid of it there. Kind of glad I got filled at 53. I wish I would have got filled, obviously, in the 60s and stuff, but again, the MACD's coming to a close. It's coming really close to its level, so that's why I'm kind of nervous. And then on top of that, it wasn't really breaking out how I wanted it to. If this thing just shot through 75 and then had a potential double top or triple top up here, then sure, that would have been my actual target, but I kind of just went for the last 5 minute high. It broke that high, just decided to get rid of it at 53 once it didn't just keep ripping. I kind of wanted to see it just keep going, but no. HUSA coming to a close as well. This one, it's just sideways, and now it's rejecting this level at around 8. So I already broke its daily high. I missed all this opportunity here. I didn't even see this hit my scans at all. I should have taken my entry on this one like I had mentioned. I said I was going to take it, and I didn't take it. So that would have been a perfect trade right there as well. This one I wasn't even paying attention either. So, you know, two major opportunities missed on HUSA. I'm still profitable on the day. I'm okay with it, I guess, but kind of sucks. Let's check on Meta actually. So that's what I was gonna get at. I was gonna get on a Meta up here, like immediately open, buy puts and see where it went, but I completely forgot about it, and that's just on me. That would have been a perfect trade. Dang, that sucks. So I would have sold it already, most likely. Got rid of it. INDO, super choppy. I'm not into this one at all. AERC, stair stepping down and bear flags here. See if we can get a recovery though. The way that it just had a massive drop and now it's kind of popping here. I don't know. It would have to get above 1570, I think, for me to be interested in it to break through VWAP of 16. I don't know. Maybe it might do like an inverted head and shoulders. Here's the first shoulder, head, and then we get another one, maybe. But I don't think so. It's gonna be a while before that sets up. HUSA. I'm not counting on this one actually making a move. Red box. Red box is finally crossing, but I don't know. The way that it's just being sideways here and the 1 minute MACD is crossing, like that's actually kind of a good thing, and at least in my opinion, because it's holding these levels and it's still crossing, so that just means it's a bigger potential to rip. Like it's still holding these levels, which is great. So this one's showing some strength, I think. 10-minute high already broke. So here is testing 54 again, 55. Let's see if we get a rip here. Might need some more time still. There's 63, so still holding these levels. That's awesome to see. Maybe I got in a little too early. There's 75. This is what I was looking for back here. It was a massive rip. There's 75. Can we get continuation back to 13? Still really choppy though. So 75 for a second, then all the way back down to 60. It's 80. Damn, dude. This is what I was looking for. High is 1290. Double top probably. That's crazy, man. That's exactly what I was looking for. I could get in here at 84 for the break this last high. It was 1290. I feel like I'm getting in too high if I do that. It's just too choppy. I don't know if I trust it around here. Could get in on this first pullback. 5-minute high still hasn't broke yet. Let's look for another potential trade here. So we had the symmetrical triangle, broke and then rejected, but it still didn't break its low on the 1 minute. So we can still get in for another 1 minute high break. I'd really want to get in for the 5-minute high break. I don't like how much it's pulling back here though, all the way back to 50. See if it breaks 50. Not quite, it's still holding 50. There's the break. So massive rejection with it, and that's kind of it. All the way back down to VWAP. See if it breaks VWAP. Breaks 12. If it breaks 12, it's Jesus. So another big drop here. Not as big as the last one. This was disgusting, but double top here, and now it's breaking 12. See if we get that 12 break. Not quite still. That's all right. So I'm still green today. I think that's what matters. I haven't messed up yet, taking a bad trade, which I'm happy about. And I'm not sure if I want to trade in the real account just yet. It's only been 2 days that I've traded on this account since I've been back. You know, the market, I don't know how it's been. I've been watching videos and stuff about it, but like tuning into Ross Cameron and everything, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the market at the moment, especially the long-term market isn't looking so good for me. I've been losing a lot of money there. I'm still averaging in, just, you know, I'm in it for the long run, right? But it's looking kind of rough in that account as well. So the way this one's going, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Take my profit while I can. Nothing else is hitting the scans. Everything's kind of dead. Red box rejecting. It's too bad it's not easy to borrow. That would have been nice. OM, what's this? AERC. AERC 1 minute MACD is crossing here. Has some potential. Don't know how I feel about it. It's still holding these levels, which I do like. Back above 15. Spreads are pretty big though, 10 cents right now. So this one's a gamble. If I do take this one on this next 1 minute, it would be a gamble, but my target would be 1560 or so. So let's say I took it here. I don't want to take it because I most likely wouldn't take this trade anyways. But I'd be going for the MACD curl. There's no true pattern or strategy that I'm looking for. It's just gambling on the MACD. But if I took it at 1510, right now I'd be up 7 cents. So that would have been a nice trade right there. 1560 would have been my target, or 1550. If it had struggle around 1550, then okay. But if it actually broke 1550, this 5 minute high, 1568 would be my new target. But it's not breaking out tremendously here. Maybe this next 1 minute can do it. If it doesn't reject. So 1540 again. The 40 level needs to break back down to 20. So no, I would have had to got rid of it there. 38. Spread is 28 cents right now. Jesus. It's a bad spread. So coming back up to 40. It's 38 again. Kind of curious to see if this is going to rip or not. Next 5 minutes going to open here. So if I was holding this position, I'd still be holding it because it hasn't broken low yet. It would have been break even if I sold at 15.10 there on the bid. But the next 5 minute has some potential though. All right, so let's see if this 15.10 level breaks. There it is. So it broke that low, 15.05 now. It's gonna hold 15 though. If it can hold 15, this thing still has potential to break that 5 minute high. There's 15 and there's a break of 15. But it's back above now, 15.05, 15.10. So we're still holding. There's the pop here, 15.30 on the ask. I'd be going for the 5 minute high on this one now. High was 15.40. See if we get that rip. Need more buyers in here. So not quite the break to the downside, just broke it real quick and then immediately popped back up to 15.10. Now it's at 15.30. Can we get more buyers in here and see this 15.50 level break? 15.50 breaks and my target would be this 15.68 from this previous high. Once it holds that level, I mean, this thing can definitely rip through VWAP. There's 15.40. Not quite. Back down to 20. So no, I think I'm just gonna close it up. This one's it's gonna need some more time. So I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna trade it. Just wanted to see what it's gonna do here. So either way, finished up $99.08. So $20 in commission. Really, it was $120 if there was no commission, right? If this was think or swim type of thing, where it's basically non-existent. Jesus. But $99, $100, I'm cool with that. And this is why I'm considering taking a larger share position, because in the first trade it was 30 cents. I just made 30 cents right away. Now, if I took 1,000 shares, you know, it's different to say whether I get filled or not. I'd imagine on that stock I would have got filled, AERC. Oh, this is okay. We're already on it. I'd imagine in here I could have got them filled, but 1,000 shares. I mean, 300 is easy to fill because it's like nothing. But 1,000 shares, maybe that would have got filled, maybe not. Hard to say. Partial fill, most likely. But you know, even if I did get filled on that full position, 1,000 shares, that's $300 I could have made. That I'm done. Like, I'm done for the day, really. Then again, right, it could have just flopped on me dramatically, and I could have lost 300, you know, immediately. 30 cents just gone like that. I mean, judging on these drops, this is what, 16.80 all the way to 15.60. That's over $1, right? That's over $1 a share. It's $1.20. So that's, if I took 1,000 shares on that, that's a lot of money. $1,200 just gone. There's the account, really. So that's why I got to be very careful as to which trades I choose in terms of taking large share positions on. This would not have been one because one, it's already too steep of a price for me to take. And two, is pretty choppy with the spread. So, you know, for a second there we had seen a 28-cent spread. Right now it's 14. So, you know, do I really want to take 1,000 shares on a spread like that? I'm immediately down $100 just on a 10-cent spread. If it was that 28-cent spread, $280 just gone immediately. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. The potential's there, but this would have been too risky of a stock for me to take it on. Something like HUSA, where it's not so bumpy, right? It does have its rejections, whatever, but it's not so, you know, whippy. You know, I could have taken 1,000 shares on this, and then boom, you know, stuck in on, let's just say this climb, the one that I said I was going to take. If I got on at the bottom 735 and I sold here at 765, that's $300 right there in that one trade. That's if I sold at the very top after buying at the very bottom, right? It's unrealistic, but let's just say. So I don't know, this one had potential $300. It's a safer investment, safer, not even investment, safer trading opportunity, I guess, compared to something like AERC with a bigger spread. It's really whippy. I don't know, choppy. HUSA is also kind of choppy, I think, but if I had timed it right, or if I was paying attention at the right times, then, you know, it would have been a perfect trade all around, because it did have its good setups here, pullback, another pullback, and then another rip, third leg up. So this one's kind of obvious. If I'd seen this earlier, if this was hitting my scans earlier, that would have been great. I would have taken this trade right here at 720. 720 went all the way to 760. So that would have been a really nice trade there, but obviously I wasn't in on it. I didn't know about it until it was on this next red candle. So unfortunately I couldn't take that trade. Either way though, it feels good to be back. We're finishing up 2 green days in a row. It's better than the last, several months I've been trading, just red, 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 red. I really want to thank everybody in the comments that's been supporting the channel, really, because if it wasn't for you guys, I mean, I would never have really taken the time to learn or really pay attention to, you know, patterns or strategies or whatever, looking into other alternatives. All I was really going for was 1 minute high scalps. That's all I was going, and that's still kind of what I'm going for. But now I'm going for that with support resistance lines. I'm going for that with certain patterns that I see, like AERC, for example. At the beginning, I'd seen a symmetrical triangle setting up, and I was like, okay, this has potential. Obviously, when it broke the low, I knew not to trade it. Bear flag here. So there's a lot of things I'm looking at now, and I'm not just jumping in. And that's the mistake I made yesterday with Meta. I had missed a move, and I wanted to jump in. I just wanted to jump in. So I had actually planned up here to buy puts, and I missed it that day. I was over there in Europe and I wasn't paying attention, and I missed it. So I felt like I felt so much FOMO. I also missed it on this day too, you know, the second day, and I was just like, oh my god, I need to trade it. And then next thing you know, it keeps going. I think right here it's pulling back too much. I buy calls, right? I'm in the green a little bit. Yesterday I was in the green for like $100, and then I just didn't want to sell it. I was like, oh, it's gonna go up. It's gonna fill this little gap. Big mistake on my part. The thing ended up going obviously the other direction. I ended up selling for a $200 loss, like I mentioned in the beginning. So I don't know. I noticed that with Meta, doing that, trading on emotions and FOMO, or just not even paying attention to a pattern. I mean, that's how consistent it is. I'd be losing all the time, and that's how I lost several accounts already. Same with, you know, this account. I blew up this account because I was just trading to win my money back, or trading because of FOMO. I missed a huge move, and I was like, oh no, I need to trade. Come in every day like I need to trade. So I don't know. Being very careful with what I'm doing, being very mindful, especially like I said, if I'm going to step up my share size, like I got to be very mindful of what I'm trading here. I can't just jump in on everything. So 6 minute setup here. That's a really nice pullback pattern there. Even 5 minute, really. So nice move there. Break of 8. Awesome. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. If there's any improvements or anything else you all want to see in my videos, let me know in the comments below. And again, I appreciate all of you that stuck around. I am so damn surprised I haven't lost 1 subscriber since I was gone. All 95 subscribers, I think 96 now. You know, I really appreciate it. You guys are, you know, giving me a lot of I don't know, what is it called? You're making me want to keep making these videos, because I feel like before I was just kind of making it to make it, but now it's like, hey, I have an audience, I have people who watch me, and it's really nice to see that I have some sort of following or subscribers that want to tune in every now and then. So really appreciate you guys following me, and I will go ahead and see you tomorrow. So hopefully everyone had a great day today. I'll see you guys then.